Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Blush and Banter. I'm your host Mariam, but you can call me Marge, and I'm here to make you blush with my banter. So today, on this episode, we have an entrepreneur, smart, fine, and beautiful girl who has really inspired me in opening a business, especially in school. And it's not something really hard to do, especially in this time that we're in now. And yeah, you guys are lucky to welcome Iman.
Hi guys, my name is Mariam and I'm the founder of Tissusbyeman. I'm my final year studying mass communication.
You guys know our classmates, as well. I've been in the same class since 100 level.
Yeah.
And what's remarkable about her to me, like, she started a brand in, I think it was 100 level,
Yeah,
200 level.
100 level.
And it was a fabric brand. And she started selling fabrics to students and people. And now it's actually a big, like, she does weddings. As in, if you want a shobi for your wedding, she has it for you. So tell me, Iman, how did you find this kind of calling? Why did you choose fabrics?
Honestly, I just love the idea of seeing people wear my brand. And I've been a sucker for fabrics, right, before I started my business. And then I just like the idea of, oh, she's wearing my brand. And I like the idea of how you can come up with different styles with a particular fabric. So, yeah.
So would you say you've sold do you know how many fabrics you've sold accumulatively?
Yeah, on my bio, I think we've sold about 500 fabrics. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, about 500 fabrics.
And obviously, being a mass comm student, how has that actually helped you with your career?
Honestly, it has really, really helped me. You know, running a business entails a lot of things. So me studying mass communication, I've been able to incorporate the things I learned into my business. You know, when it comes to content creation, when it comes to social media marketing, when it comes to even just attending to customers, simple communication and carving carving your captions and just the way you package your business and make it look out there. So it has really helped me. And video editing as well. Yeah.
But they never taught us video editing, no? Do you know that?
Oh.
They never actually
of
taught
all
us.
the of all the projects you've been given, how do you come up with them? You
I
have
don't
to
know, I've
edit
actually
them.
never been in. I've not done the editing part.
Oh,
I've
maybe
always
you've
done
never
the
been.
acting.
Yeah, but I've always been. I have a knack for video editing, so like I've always been picking the editing parts just to
Just to
master
learn.
it. Yeah. And
Okay,
learn
so what
more.
do you use to edit your content? For your work?
I use CapCut and InShot basically.
InShot.
Oh, I also use Canva. So these three are my basic.
Canva
softwares.
isn't it just for fine, you can edit
Yeah,
videos,
you can
but
edit videos to some extent just to add it up to your InShot and
A
your
on Canva Pro.
No, this. I hope I get someone that can get me a
Honestly,
Canva Pro, 'cause,
like,
man.
you know, like, you can't. You know, if you don't have Canva Pro, you can't even remove backgrounds or stuff.
Yeah, but
And
then you can actually use another website to remove your background, like
or
background
Apple.
remover. Yeah.
So you guys, tell me, you always say it's final year student. How is that going? How is your project going?
It can only be good.
Oh God, this semester has. Well, actually, we've been come to the end of the semester. Practically.
Yeah, we've
First
done
half.
half. Yeah, first half of the semester gone, and so far it has been good. Honestly, I've been able to balance my business and my academics, even though it's not easy at all.
So how do you find the balance for that?
You know, both sides is the passion that keeps me going. I have the passion for my business and I have the passion for my academics. And really running my business, I just find it, sometimes I find it as an escape from academics. So like, let's say I've been doing much of my schoolwork and I just want to escape from that. I just want to do something else and freshen up my mind. I just get into my business by maybe, let's say, creating content or coming up with compelling ideas I can put out for my customers out there. And I've been able to establish priorities. When you establish priorities, you'll be able to gain a balance between the both.
But the thing is, this priority is very difficult. Sometimes some people's priority is making money other than focusing on their books.
That's why I said the passion keeps me going. It depends on your passion.
So if you like, because obviously you're someone that likes school, you enjoy
Yeah.
school. So would you say that if you weren't doing school, you wouldn't be doing this fabric business?
I will be doing this fabric business. If I'm not doing school, what will I be doing with my life?
True.
I will be
How
doing
come
the
you didn't go
fabric
and go do
business.
cooking or something?
I don't even like cooking, to be honest.
I don't like cooking.
I just find it as a skill that you just have to do it. It's not something that
if I
like.
purposely tell people I can't cook. Just
I
to,
can
just
cook
to write
actually.
them.
I can cook.
So what's your
'cause
favorite meal to cook?
rice is the easiest.
In Nigeria, I feel like we need to find a
And
new
potatoes
common
as well.
carb, a new common carb. Because rice, do you know how many times I went to Tastia one time and I was
Yeah.
like, oh, I wanted rice. They had like mackerel rice, native rice.
Honestly, I
I'm
don't
like, how
think
do
there will
you
be a
make rice in
counterfeit for
such
rice
different
because
things?
that's the whole point. That's why I like rice. You can come up with so many meals with rice. Like
So you say
can,
your favorite food is rice?
yeah, I can say, yeah. I'm not really a food person. I'm not a foodie.
You guys, this girl does not eat food. She does not eat food. She only licks sweet and Fanta.
Yeah, give me junks. I'm good.
That's all she does. Like you will never see Iman buy food unless it's Fanta and sweets. Like I've never seen her eat a proper meal.
Actually, I do, but not as much.
With being a business owner, what would you say is the most fulfilling part about your job?
The money I make.
Money is not everything, though.
Okay, aside the money, aside the money I make, I'm being able to provide my customers with their fabric needs. You see, for example, weddings and events that calls for people wearing a particular outfit, most times they find it difficult to choose what to wear, come up with a design, come up with clothes. And whenever I'm able to attend to these customers, whenever I'm able to give them fabric ideas and I sell it to them and I see them wearing it, there's just this feeling of fulfillment that comes with, oh, okay, I've been able to help these people come up with something and they look nice with it.
So how do
Yeah.
you get customers? Do you have like a referral, or do you have like you just, because I've seen you do trade fairs a lot, so has that helped you, or do you have like, is it just family clientele?
No, I would say the biggest way or the most significant way I get customers is through sponsored ads on Instagram.
You pay for social ads?
Yeah, I do sponsored ads on Instagram. That really, really worked for me. Like, it has been working for me. And then I've done a couple of influencer advertising, like paying influencers to post my business and referrals too. But these trade fairs, I don't know. It doesn't really help me as much.
Do you actually make money from trade? Like when you do a trade fair, do you make money, or do you like, is it a waste of money, or do you actually gain something from it?
So far, the trade fairs I've attended, it's mostly a waste of money. Sometimes I might close up with just a single customer, and that customer might be someone I know that is trying to like, okay, cheer me up, like, oh, you came to the trade fair. But you see, sponsored ads, referrals, Instagram, I'm good with that.
So with sponsored ads, like I've actually thought of doing sponsored ads, but I'm just like, I just feel like sometimes I just want to leave it to the algorithm, but this algorithm is not favoring everybody.
It's not actually, but it depends on how you package your content and how you know, the whole sponsored ads thing is a process, like from choosing your target audience to the content you want to even push, all of that. When you do it the right way, you get the best results.
So with choosing your content, what is your thought process in creating content for a fabric business?
I always want to stand out. I always want to create content that are captivating and contents that my customers wouldn't have to stress finding information about whatever I'm putting out.
You leave
So
the price
all the
there.
details, every single detail is on the content. Like you don't have to stress.
Okay, what kind of things are there, like, for us to know?
Fabric description, length in form of like how many inches, yards, and color, and fabric type. Yeah, that's fabric description, and price. That's it basically.
That's really attention to detail.
like I'm really keen on details because that's what captures. Not everyone has the time to be coming to your DM to ask. You see that DM for price. Hey, God. Please, if you're watching this and you're a business owner, please, we're in 2023, getting to 2024. Please, DM for price is not it. You're losing customers doing that. Actually,
nobody actually has the time.
Nobody has time,
and they
to
never
be,
really reply you on time.
do you get? Nobody has the time to be coming to your DM and ask DM for price. So just try as much to put all your details out there so that to ease the work for your customers.
Yeah. So one time I saw like this post you did about fabric that it was just your eyes, and I'm like, that's such a beautiful
That's
picture.
really beautiful. That's
Well,
really
how did
beautiful.
that picture even come about?
Honestly, I was in Kano then, and I made some ready to wear, and I wanted to do a shoot with a model. So I now messaged this photographer I've known for a while. I told him that, okay, see, look, I want to do a shoot for my fabrics for my ready to wear. He was like, okay, I want to create something nice with you. I was like, what's it? And he was like, please bring wrappers. I was like, please, me, I don't have wrappers. I wasn't really interested. All I was after was doing the shoot for my models. He was like, okay, no problem. And then the ready to wears have their veil is like chiffon.
Yes.
So at the end of the day, when we were done shooting the model, and he was like, okay, why not create something with these veils for each of the dresses?
Okay.
I was like, okay. He did his thing, and it turned out really, really beautiful. So that was it. It was really
You guys,
kind
if
of
you see this
impromptu.
picture, it's like a picture of her eyes. You not see like fabrics here.
You
Like
should,
a, like
we
a
should probably
frame.
put it on.
I'll put it like I'll put it before her episode even comes out. It's like a
Yeah.
very it's the vibrance of the
It's
picture. It
really
was just
beautiful.
like it spoke to like it just. I don't know. There was something
Captivating.
about the picture. Like if you've probably if you follow her brand, that's Tissusbyeman.
Yeah.
You actually see it. It's a very captivating picture.
Yeah, the photographer did well, actually. Kudos.
So why didn't you choose to sell Antapa like everybody else? Actually, Ankara. Sorry, Antapa is Ankara.
Okay. I just feel like, when I started, I was looking for fabrics that are not too common. Ankara, the Ankara market is congested.
They're not different
Like,
varieties.
so many people are selling Ankara. So I was like, why not come up with something? I started with Adire. That time, Adire was not much in Abuja. Trust me, it was more of Lagos, Ogun. It's more of Yoruba.
Yoruba
So like, I was
culture.
like, okay, why not bring this? Why not start this? So I didn't really get into Ankara because it's too common. I like going for fabrics that are not too common. But now, the Adire itself is common.
But it's
So
common.
You can't just be the only one selling out something, but at least it's kind of unique.
So, who was your target audience when you started?
Females, basically. Yeah, females.
Obviously, there's a certain range because our moms wear Ankara.
Yeah.
Us, we wear fabrics.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
would you say it was
true.
more of the younger generation?
Yeah, it was more of the younger generation.
the Gen Zs.
Yeah, more of it. More even though I get customers that are like mothers, parents, they wear Adire. Adire is
It's
rich.
universal.
Yeah, it's kind of a rich fabric, so they actually do wear it.
So, have you ever had an annoying customer? Have you ever had a bad experience with a customer?
Honestly, the worst experience I've had with a customer was, there was a time this customer ordered a fabric. You know how Adiwes are, they are tie and dye, and sometimes how the whole process, there might be stains on them sometimes. Like, that's the bad
So you
side.
wash it,
Yeah,
right?
not even like from the whole production process, you might see the color spill out. Like, there might be something
It's
wrong.
never just perfect.
So the woman ordered the fabric, and then I didn't really open inside the fabric. It was like, you know how they fold fabrics. It's not the type that you can open it completely. So I didn't bother to open. She ordered this fabric. I sent it to her. After a while, I started seeing messages dropping. This one was legit complaining, insulting. She called me. She was just shouting. That's why she doesn't like buying things online. We are not trustworthy. I gave her a very messed up fabric. I was really sad because that was the first time I was having a bad encounter with a customer. So that really threw me off. I had to tell my mom. I was like, oh, see what's going on, and it's actually a mistake. So the woman was not even willing to listen. Like, I was legit trying to convince her, and at the end of the day, she just had to send it back, and I did a refund for her, and I ended up sewing the fabric. It's so beautiful.
So, one more trash is another man's treasure.
Like,
Because I don't know,
so
like,
that's the worst
so
experience.
in that kind of experience, what do you say has taught you with human beings in general?
You just have to be patient. And they say the customer is always right.
But what do you even want to listen?
She wasn't willing to listen. She was like, she saw it as I did it on purpose. Like, I knew the fabric was damaged. Well, truth, to be very honest, I didn't know that it was damaged. So you just have to be patient dealing with customers. And you just have to make sure you don't compromise on your authenticity. Like, you just have to be authentic. Try as much.
When you say authenticity, how does someone be authentic? Is it that people can tell when you're faking it?
Yeah, authentic in the sense that you should sell good things to people. Let's say in this kind of situation that this fabric is damaged, if I had checked the fabric and if I noticed the damages, you shouldn't be willing to sell that kind of fabric to people.
What if you sell it at a discount? Is that a bad idea?
Okay, you can sell it at a discounted price, but then indicates that there's a damage.
So making people aware of issues is like transparency with your brand.
Yeah, to some extent.
So has she bought from you since then?
Has she what?
Has she bought from you again since then?
No. I didn't really. I
I
can't
feel like me,
remember.
I'll be too scared to even tax the person again because that kind of situation, I'll be very like,
Yeah, but there are the things that make you stronger in the business, and they're eye open. Now I know that next time when I restock fabrics like that, I have to open them and be sure that
make sure that they are
I have
good.
to know that they are good so that I can sell it out well. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know why business is something that I've never thought of it in, especially in school, because compared to for her, she's very academically sound. So if she doesn't read, she'll still pass. So I'm just like, how does somebody just start doing? Why did you even decide to even start selling, doing this business?
Honestly, I didn't plan this thing. I really didn't plan it. It caught me off guard because it was just my first year in uni, and this love for financial independence. I said to myself, do I really have to ask my parents for money all the time? Like, I just wanted to have something of my own that when it calls for, okay, I need something, I'm able to pay for it, at least to an extent. So that was how it started, honestly. I didn't really plan it. I wasn't really into, when I started, I wasn't really into, okay, I want to start a business. And so it just started, man. It just started. And as I was doing well, that kept me going, like, that motivated
So
me
now
to
that you
keep
have
going.
your own like a bit of financial stability, what do you even spend your money on?
What do I spend my money on? I buy clothes.
Clothes.
Yeah.
But you sell fabric. Why can't you just buy your own fabric?
Yeah, but not fabrics. Maybe there are
Like
different
t-shirts,
types.
jeans, all these things.
I buy clothes. What else? I'm not a foodie. I don't. Maybe
Oh,
I
no, we
spend
know
on
you're not a
cakes. I
foodie.
eat cakes a lot. What else? That's it, man.
So that's what you
and
want
I
to buy
save.
with your money. Okay, okay. How do you save? That's one thing I've never learned how
I
to
want
do.
to. I want to be better when it comes to saving. Cause trust me, I'm very bad at it. But I'm trying.
But you even have a steady income, so it's not like.
I'm trying, but I want to do better with my savings.
So how do you save now?
How do I save in what? Like I just have
do
an
you say
account.
like, you know how they say if you're like, let's say you get salary now, you're meant to save, is it 30%?
Yeah, I saw the maths, but I don't really follow that.
Like,
it depends on what I need the money to do at that point. I would like, let's say I sold out and I got profit. Maybe I might divide it. I might just pick little out of it to save, and the rest I might reinvest.
Use it.
Yeah, or restock more. Do you get? That's how I do it mostly.
So do your parents still give you allowance?
Yeah, they do. I mean, why not?
Also, they don't. They've
But
never
it
told
has
you to-
reduced. It has reduced. Ever since I started business, I noticed this. These people are more reluctant. Like, they're not really... Before, I'd be like, they're always willing to give. But now they're like, oh, this girl, she's kind of doing well.
So that's a slap on the face now. But like, that's not what I wanted. I just wanted to have my
Exactly.
own.
That doesn't mean she stopped giving me
But
allowance.
obviously, they'll still give you if you ask for more now.
Of course, they'll still, man.
So why not? See, this is what I don't like. I don't want to talk about it. Just do the need. Like, the thing about allowance is that you just don't. They don't know that it only allows you to a certain extent. I'm like, please. So if you want something else, you just have to do it yourself.
I buy myself things, but like not in the sense.
But there's always something that you obviously really wanted, that you know that if you bought, like when you bought it, that you felt like, yes, fulfilled.
Can't think of any. Honestly, I can't think of any. I buy a lot of these random stuff, man. Random stuff.
I just realized, how did you come up with this, your name? What does tissues mean?
Tissue is a French word that means fabrics. So Tissusbyeman, fabrics by Iman. It took me less than 10 minutes to come up with a brand name. All I know is that I was after something unique. Because I don't like, most Nigerian
People
brands.
even pronounce it well. That's my issue.
Yeah, people
with
don't.
it.
It's a French word. So obviously the last S is silent.
So they say tissues.
Tissue.
Oh, Nigerians too. Like.
So that's how I came up with the name. And I don't think there's any Nigerian tissue on Instagram.
So you guys, time for our banter break, and we're going to be having Iman give us 2 truths and 1 lie.
Okay, I don't see myself working in mass communication field when I graduate. That's 1. I'm a go-getter. 2, I like food a lot.
The lie is you don't see yourself working in your mass comm department. Mass comm. That's the lie now.
Yeah.
That's literally so obvious. I know you don't eat. Okay, mine is I've been suspended from school before. I brought fire to my school one time, and my mom has beaten me in class before.
The lie should be you brought fire to your school before.
No, that's the truth. Though.
Really? You mean a naughty?
No, like in primary school, right, I was really into scientific stuff. And
Your
I
mom
was-
was beating you in class.
Yes.
You've never been suspended?
I've never been suspended.
Oh.
What would you think I've been suspended before?
Because you're naughty.
I'm not. One time, like I've never been suspended before. Do you know what it means to be suspended?
Actually, I've been suspended from school before.
What have you been suspended for? That's I don't believe that.
I'm serious.
What did you do?
Story for another day.
I'm going to tell you how I brought fire to school, you have to tell me that story.
Oh, God. That's a long story, actually.
I mean, let me tell you how I actually brought fire to school. So one time like this, I was really into science. Like I really like science stuff. So I wanted to be in science fair because if you do for a science fair, you don't get to have class that day.
Oh.
So I now I was in my toilet. I saw matches. I saw air fresh. I just did like this, and I was like, wow. It just did like
You were
a
just so
combustion.
curious to
I was
see
like,
what's
wow.
What?
And I brought it to school to show. I'm not showing my classmates. And they were like, oh, do more.
Do more?
I was like, oh shit. And I was feeling like hyped now because I was like, oh my god, I can do like this. I wanted to show my science teacher. Just one time when we were now like writing notes in class, someone else looked down and I saw matches on the floor because we didn't dispose of it properly. He was like, who brought fire to class? Blah blah blah. They didn't even waste time to call me out. And I had to spend my day in the principal's office.
Yeah. Wow. Maybe it was just your curious mind that triggered.
That was
everything.
a curious one, but they didn't even
Yeah.
still put me in the science fair. That's the science
Oh.
part. What is a typical day like for you with this your line of work?
Oh, a typical day is wake up, breakfast, school, come back home, take my nap. I don't joke with my nap. That's really important part of my life because that helps me to rewind and just freshen up. So after the nap, I wake up and if I have content to create, I'll make content. If I have orders to pack, I'll pack orders. That's like evening hours. And after that, I think that's it.
So you don't read every day?
No, not every day. I don't read every day. If I have school assignments, I get to do them. And
You do your assignments immediately you get them?
yeah, I always want to start my assignments immediately I'm given so that I'll not have any issues at the end of the day.
Oh, that's a huge pro tip. I don't start to like.
And
like
it's
the night
better to
before.
actually start early. I hate working on pressure, so I just want to get things done at the right time.
What do you enjoy most about your business, and what do you find the hardest about it?
The best part of my business is attending to customers. Like, I like to see my DM filled up with messages. And I like making content. I like making content for my brand. And the hardest part, what's the hardest part of my business? Sourcing for new fabrics. Yeah, it takes a lot of thinking and to
Thinking
just like
and
you
trust.
I have to think, well, like, what should I restock next? Will this sell out? Is this good? Will it be accepted by my customers? So
Have you had a situation where you bought something because you thought it was going to sell out, but it didn't?
oh my God, last Eid. Last Eid, I did a gift box. Like, oh my God. I put in a lot of effort into it. I did everything I was able to do. And at the end of the day, it didn't sell out. Thank God I was able to do 2. And I sold them out at 25,000. Like, the price attached was 25,000. Even after paying what do you call it,
Box
these
fee.
Arewa bloggers to repost, nobody got that gift box. Nobody. At the end of the day, what I did, I just picked up the items from the box. I sold out the dress. I gave some of the tea bags, the incense, and the scrunchies.
There was lots of
There were
things
tea
inside.
bags, scrunchies, incense sticks, and necklace set. So I was just giving it out during trade fairs. I just used them as gift to give my customers.
No,
So I just gave them out.
you should market it to
And the
guys to
boxes
sell
are
to
still.
their
I'll
babes.
still make it next Eid.
Have you guys said
Eid.
next Eid they're going to be doing tissues Eid boxes?
Yeah.
So buy for your girlfriend.
I really
please.
thought it would sell out, but man.
I feel like you just didn't market. If you had marketed to guys who sell to their babes,
Yeah, and I think most of my audience were females.
yeah, because not girls going to buy. a
But even
second
these
gift
guys,
box.
we were like, God.
It's true, guys are stingy now. But
They're
what can we
like
like?
spending.
But like, if you do it well, like you
I
actually
didn't.
get it.
Honestly, maybe it was not bound to sell out. Maybe.
Yeah,
But I'll
so
still
what
try
keeps
again.
you? What do you say keeps you motivated to stay?
What keeps me motivated is the end result. For my academics and my business, actually, is the end result. Because at the end of the day, when I put in efforts in my academics, when I study well, at the end of the day, I'm able to make good results. And with my business, when I put in all the effort, I'm able to sell out and form a market space. So, yeah, it's the end result,
So
actually.
would you share a study tip for us, for people that want to at least be as high as your GP?
Study tips. I would really advise to work with what you find best for you, what is most suitable for you. And rest is very important. Because you're studying doesn't mean you have to kill yourself, like you have to do till daybreak. I don't know, maybe it works out for you, but then I would advise you make rest an important part of your study routine and follow a pattern that works best for you.
What kind of pattern?
Okay, personally, I'm not able to study in the library, so like I prefer studying at home on my bed. Yeah, that's like that pattern works for me.
So you're a chilled student.
Yeah, I like that. Like I want to be in the most comfortable state. I'm not able to study in the library. So just follow a pattern that works for you, and instead of cramming, even though you have to cram some things, just try to understand what you're studying. That cramming must be there, but like just try to
So you
understand.
can so you actually cram your work.
Some things you just have to cram them. Like if
What
we're
have
being
you- What have
realistic.
you possibly crammed? Like, because you don't remember anything if you
No,
cram
there's
it.
some parts in a particular course that there's nothing you can do. You just have to cram them. Maybe let's say
Oh, code of conduct.
something like that.
Oh, like
Do you
those
get-
ethics stuff where we had to
something that, like,
learn.
there are provisions, like they're just like this. You just have to know them like that. So aside that, just try to understand. And when you're studying and understanding, it makes it easier to answer questions because you might not be giving back what your lecturer is giving. You might just be using your
Because
understanding.
some lecturers
Even
don't
though
like
we
you
have some
giving their
lecturers that
textbook.
want verbatim like what they've given you. But like
I don't think we have a lecturer like that.
we used to have actually. We used
Yeah,
to
but
have.
some lecturers, if you give them what they give you, what you give them, they will fail you.
Exactly. So
As
just
in, you,
try.
you had to learn that firsthand.
Yeah.
Don't do that here. Yeah. So thank you so much, Iman, for coming to my show. Obviously, I can't say again, but thank you so much. Obviously, I've learned a lot from you with your drive or passion to actually do your schoolwork and still maintain a business,
Yeah.
which is actually hard to do, especially someone in her final year now. But with someone, you have done it for years now, so you've
Yeah.
actually built a system. So, would you say, I have one more question for you.
Okay.
Did I make you blush?
Yes, you did. You actually did.
Yeah, do there anything you want to tell us before we go?
I would say keep listening to Blush and Banter. I have a positive feeling about this podcast. I know in some few years to come or in a year to come, it's going to be bigger than this. So just stay tuned.
So cute. Well, thank you so much.
Please engage with her content. Please.
Yes, you guys should actually, because I
Engage
put a
with
lot
her
of effort
content.
into this
She's
thing.
she's putting in a lot of effort. So.
But thank you so much. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and follow Tissues by Iman.
Tissue by Iman.
Oh, God, you guys, I can't even pronounce it. I'm part of the Nigerians, I can't pronounce French.
Yeah, Tissue by Iman.
Tissues by Iman.
Okay.
By Iman on Instagram. Get your fabrics from there, especially her Eid boxes will be coming next Eid. So, we'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.